our editorial of tonight, we'll look at why the federal government draft is superlatively imperative. The interim government during the start of this year of acceleration told the nation of Ambazonia that this is the winning phase and that was the code for the new strategy. This year, unlike in the past, the interim government thought that the draft initiative should be done slightly different. The federal government draft was introduced and one would like to ask, what was or is the rationale behind this whole idea? That's what we seek to do, but first of all, it is incumbent upon us to walk you through where it all started and where we are today. The federal government draft during its debut on Saturday, February 25th, saw the Savannah launching with a wavering support from all the other zones and counties, possibly because of a misunderstanding of the concept. But by the time the interim government was being hosted by the Midland and the Atlantic zones, the concept would have been clear to many, as it had gained ascendance in the hearts of many more stakeholders and donors. In the long and short of the concept behind the federal government draft, the new idea is aimed to mobilize and to centralize resources so as to minimize proliferation within the very diversified efforts of shared governance of the Amba peace plan. From our observation, we do understand that some may wish to sell the opinion that the federal government is trying to concentrate power or establish control. Contrary to this assumptive rhetoric from a few that might have caused disbelief or dragging feet, the federal government draft has proven within the past 3 months to be a tremendous enhancement of the Amba peace plan that was badly punctured by coup plotters. Now, with a very strict objective to harness an executive federal government's feasible project, revamp and re-strategize the troops across the entire national territory, we have seen a remarkable redoubling of firepower on the home front thus far. Prior to this time, the well-focused interim government had started dismantling the Franco-Cameroon hegemony through the creation of local government areas, 61 local government areas in 13 counties, then zoning off the entire territory as follows: the Savannah zone, comprising Boyo, Dongamatung, Menchum, Buyi and Ngoketunja counties, the Midland zone comprising of Mezam, Momo, Lebialem, and Manu counties, and the Atlantic zone made up of Kupema-Nengoba, Meme, Ndian, and Fako counties. We all know the achievements before the unfortunate sponsored coup. Let's take a look again on the very essence of the draft, what Don Wannabe, the Lord of the Realms, calls the Amba War Draft Manifesto. The Amba War Draft is the citizens' contract, the patriots' pledge, the fighters' covenant, the victims' appeal, and the people's mandate to defend the statehood of Ambazonia with any and every weapon of consequence against the expansionist and occupationist regime of French Cameroons. The Amba War Draft is a sacred nationhood survival ritual besides other signature revolutionary programs and slogans initiated by the leadership of President Samuel Sako of the interim government of Ambazonia. Amongst other things, the Amba War Draft is a national bond to furnish the Ambazonian liberation struggle with all the material requirements and necessities by way of responsibility sharing. 1. The Amba War Draft is Ambazonia's liberation contract between the people and their political destiny. 2. It's the patriots' sacred vow undertaken to free Ambazonia of all forms of unjust, illegitimate, and illegal occupation. 3. It is a solemn confession to end the state of political annexation and subjugation in the Cameroons. 4. It's a commitment by citizens and households to engage in the process of self-rule and independence. 5. The Amba War Draft is a mandate to fulfill the wishes and aspirations of the people of Ambazonia in their determination to re-establish their statehood. 6. It's one of the symbols of collective sacrifice aimed towards the protection of the Commonwealth and cultural heritage of the joint political estate of the former British Southern Cameroons. 7. The Amba War Draft is a political ritual for nationhood survival, identity evolution, and consciousness revival. 8. It is a patriot's pledge to undo enemy decrees of tyranny and oppression in Ambazonia. 9. It is a fighter's covenant to pay the ultimate sacrifice for freedom. 10. It's an expression of legitimacy symbolized in the mandate to deploy all lawful and acceptable means to liberate the people. 11. It's the occasion to share with the people suffering and misery. 12. Is the moment to covenant oneself with the fighters' sacrifices. 13. It's one of the revolutionary keys and passwords to the realm of the Supreme National Order of Honors. 14. It's a call to arms to all able and willing Ambazonians to engage the common enemy with every available means. 15. It is the victim's appeal to the conscience of humanity. 16. The Amba War Draft is a war cry for sons and daughters of Ambazonia. 17. It is a testament to the people's faith and backing of the interim government. 18. It's the absolute and final resolve by a people to join the civilized league of free-thinking societies. 19. The Amba War Draft is a shoulder-to-shoulder, hand-to-hand brotherhood of burden sharing for humanity. 20. It's a justice motto and freedom slogan for Ambazonians. 21. It's a delicate war tradition to unleash the righteous power of victory against ordinances of servitude. 22. The War Draft is a competence and capacity building platform to enhance forces of self-defense. On this most sensitive occasion each year, the leadership of Ambazonia rallies all sons and daughters on the strength of a special message under the war jingle to prepare in body and spirit to be one with the restoration fighters at the home front. The people attend their duties, fulfilling wartime obligations with pledges of material values and bridges of human endeavors. The ritual begins and ends with one article, which is the political survival and defense of Ambazonia as an independent English-speaking nation. What's more to say? Draft and draft and draft until we drop, like the president said. Well, with that, we've come to the end of this article and the end of our editorial for tonight. If you want more of such article, kindly visit our website at www.abcambatv.com for more. Subscribe, become a club member, and a part of this winning strategy. Find our payment details on your screen. I am reporting for Undaunted ABC Amba TV.